Well, new at 6, a groundbreaking federal trial right here in Colorado, now in the hands of the jury. Michael Correa is accused of torturing people who were planning a coup against the former president of the Gambia, a country in West Africa, in 2006. Now, investigators believe he eventually fled to the U.S. and then settled here in Denver.
Investigative reporter Natalie Chuck has been in and out of the courtroom for this trial over the last week. She joins us now in studio. And Natalie, this trial is moving much more quickly than expected.
It is definitely ahead of schedule, you guys. The trial is slated to last through Friday, but we could be expecting a verdict as early as tomorrow morning. There is a lot to unpack in this case, so we're going to try to keep it simple for you all. You can see Correa in these sketches from court wearing glasses at that table right there. According to the indictment, he was a member of an armed unit known as the Junglers. They answered to the former president in the Gambia. Correa is accused of torturing people believed to be trying to overthrow the regime. Last week, jurors sat through days worth of testimony. Some of the witnesses were alleged victims of Correa. Some claimed their heads were covered by plastic bags, handcuffed and beaten. Pictures of where this alleged torture took place and cells where these victims were forced to stay in for years were also shown in court. Correa's attorneys are not arguing that he was involved in some of this alleged torture, but they argue he risked being tortured himself if he did not obey orders from the former president.
And Natalie, this trial is getting attention from all over the world, and one of the reasons it's a very rare statute that is being used here.
Yeah, and it's happening all right here in our backyard, you guys. This is a Title 18 case which addresses torture. It outlaws public officials from torturing anyone, specifically in their custody or control. Human rights groups say this case is the first of its kind. They say it's the first time a non-U.S. citizen is being tried in an American federal court for crimes committed in another country. The courtroom has been packed since the trial started, with journalists and other people who traveled here from the Gambia to watch it all unfold, and many of them have been really emotional when they leave the courtroom after listening to some grueling testimony over the last week or so, and this verdict is absolutely going to be historic.
Sounds like some very graphic testimony, and all eyes are looking to see if this is going to be a model for other cases like
Exactly.
All right, Natalie Chuck, we know we stay on top of this, and we'll keep an eye out for that verdict. Thanks for your reporting on this.